welcome to another amazing episode of Spoilers for Days, a show where the girls, the gays, and the theys come together to spoil your favorite shows from our perspective. Sponsored by LiveXLive. So shout out to LiveXLive for powering the show. We are finally here with our very last episode. This is the season series finale. I feel like a season because I'm like, I want to see this again. But like, we are here and the time has come, and we have an amazing guest with us here as we recap the last 8 episodes. Judy Stephens. So hello and welcome to the stream.
Yay, I'm so happy to be here. This is so amazing. I love talking with other people about Marvel fandom. I'm here for this.
We have to get into what this show is really about. We do. It is Spoilers for Days. Yes, I know, for days. And we have been watching the series Marvel What If for so long until its utter completion. We have cried, laughed, we have had critiques, and we have praised, and we have been harsh, but also understanding, and have been along this journey that we didn't know we would last because, boy, it was touch and go at some points for us. It was touch and go.
Mm-hmm.
But it's come to an end now. We've had time to sit back and kind of digest everything and kind of ruminate, maybe rewatch a couple episodes and think about how we feel about stuff. And we have our What If Royal rankings here today with my fellow queens, and they are crazy.
Oh my god,
wow.
this graphic.
Look at this.
Yes.
All right,
excuse
so
me.
we're gonna go down each person, right? So we're gonna start with Judy. Judy, name off your favorite to least favorite, right? So we have our top 5 here, and then our least favorite pick. Go off, please. Judy, you first.
Okay, obviously my number 1 is Captain Carter. Obviously a female should be Captain America.
Yes.
Duh.
Yes.
She's so good. Okay, number 2 is Thor is an only child, and I only picked that because Carol's in it.
Fair. She was the best part.
That episode. Yeah, that was easily the best part of that episode.
The only part I really remember of that scene. And number 3 is the Watcher broke his oath.
Nice.
Number 4 is T'Challa. Number 5 is Doctor Strange. So those are my 5.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
why you put in the order a little bit more.
So obviously, I knew a long time ago about the What If series, and the thing that they would sell it specifically on was that Captain Carter, that she became Captain America and she's got the serum. And I've lived forever waiting for that episode. I also, slight tangent, this is true synergy in the Marvel Universe. This character was created for a video game. It was created by the team of them, but one of the people who was on the team who created is a woman. So she created it along with her team, and then that got brought into the comics, and then from there now is part of the Marvel universe. That's synergy,
beautiful.
right? Is that amazing?
Amazing.
I'm so into that.
Beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, and then obviously Thor, just Captain Marvel. It's really the only thing that matters.
Fair.
Solid top 5 though. Solid. And we're gonna get into this. We're just doing
we're
an
just
overview.
supposed to say it? Okay,
we got an overview. We're gonna get to this.
I want to hear. I know.
Sure. So we'll bust it down after, but let's hear what Jessica. Give me your top 5 here of your faves.
Yes. So my top 5 was, the first one was the evil Doctor Strange one, which I rave about every single episode since that one has come out.
Judy, you're with a bunch of emo girls. I just hope you
Apparently.
know. It's pretty obvious. Okay, you can see evil Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange.
So that one was my favorite, very favorite. Second one was the What If Ultron one. That one just had a lot of amazing moments for me. I also just love Natasha in that one. Third one was T'Challa Star-Lord. Fourth one was the finale, and I only rated it low because it truly needed the rest of the show to make it what it was. And then the last one was the Killmonger.
Solid picks. Okay. Seeing a little similarities to some of my own. We'll get to those. But first, Jackie, I want to hear your top.
Yeah, it looks like we're all really close, but
we're pretty close.
Mixed it up
I know,
a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, evil Doctor Strange, that brought me to tears. It was like one of the ones that I just felt like so many emotions watching it. Y'all know I love T'Challa Star-Lord. I almost made that one number one because like I just like love that one so much. The finale was obviously like really powerful. I kind of agree with Jess that like I was debating putting it lower just because it was like kind of like,
I was like,
I don't know how it would have stood alone.
Should we have like left that one out of rankings completely? Because I feel like it's unfair because you really do need the rest of
finale.
them to judge that one.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. And then I put What If Ultron won, because obviously that was like, I think that solidified this series for me. Like we talked about it, Judy, you weren't here, but like I was like, if these last two weren't good, I'd be like, don't watch the series. Like, don't watch this. But that was good. And so I was like, this solidified What If. So like, I gotta give it props. And then I really like we all know, I got a big old crush on Loki.
Yeah, you do.
Evil Killmonger, like, just like somehow, they're like neck and neck now. Like, I was like crushing on like Killmonger already had a crush on him from Black Panther, but like just the level of his evil, like I was just like, I love you so much. So obviously had to make my top 5. So yeah.
Nice. Okay. So we're pretty similar. A little switcheroo though, I'm not gonna lie. For me, my top here, I guess, of course, Evil Doctor Strange. Like cannot not like, even though I'm not happy about the relationship aspect about that entire episode. I will gripe about that till I die. I'm not happy about that relationship in that episode. But the consequences of the universe and what it means, like, was probably the biggest for me. And I really loved that. Second episode for me, What If Ultron won? Like, come on. Like, we are kicking up a notch. Some of the best animation as well. Then the finale comes right after that because, again, like, it had everything we wanted. We wanted it from the beginning. We asked for it. But I agree with you, Jessica, right? Like, it did need a lot of stuff to build up to it. So valid. That's why it's not my favorite one. But it still takes my top 3 for me. And then, of course, Killmonger and T'Challa Star-Lord, respectively, 4 and 5. They are just some of the greatest stories that they've told out of all of the other ones. Now, mind you, these are our top 5 out of a 9-episode series.
I don't think there was a perfect episode. I don't think there was an episode that we didn't have a complaint about, to be honest. But we're real tough.
No. Let's think about it. I don't think we ever said anything bad about T'Challa Star-Lord.
Thank you. I almost made that one number 1. That was flawless.
Nebula's awful hair.
Okay, all right.
I liked her hair.
Oh my gosh, don't start that debate. Wow. There was quite a discussion about her hair color. We were like...
If it was any color other than the platinum, I think I'd be totally down for haired Nebula. It was just too, like...
The blue and yellow, those colors weren't mixing.
It's a cartoon, but it was too, like, cartoony.
White or purple? Like, it would have been cool with the white dress and the white hair.
Blonde, like,
yeah, it was
any other color, I think I would have been down for.
So, like, why was she hiding? I don't understand. They never really explained it. Like, why she aesthetically looked like that? I was like, I'm into this. I'm into the hair, not the color.
Yeah,
the hair
was kind of cool. I get you on that,
and it's like, okay, well, if she has hair now, why did she not have hair? Was there something weird that happened that took away her hair? Like, it was so
like
random.
Circumstances in which Nebula doesn't have hair. Like, I need to know now. Like where's the line?
My other complaint about the T'Challa Star-Lord episode was that we didn't get Gamora in it. That was my other complaint.
Valid.
You know what? You are being picky, girl. That episode was so good. It was
very good. Very good.
The only other thing that stood out to me was I see here that you've got your least favorite, Judy, as one that is in all of our tops.
Ooh,
so
what is that?
I don't want to. I want to move on to our awesome yearbook segment. Like, I'm trying to push for it.
Yeah, that's
like Judy's got Killmonger episode as her least favorite episode, and it's in our top 5. So what happened there? Where's our disconnect? I need to know.
I just found it to be like, I don't know. Like, Marvel stories are all about like the people that are like fallible, and I don't find him like, he thinks he's right. Like, I don't really see myself in Killmonger. Like, at the end of like Black Panther in the movie, he has like, he sort of sees the, I don't know, also that's not a great ending for him either, but like, I don't know. I just like, I also love Tony Stark a lot, and he killed Tony Stark, so.
Yeah,
It's really the core of it.
Judy's Tony Stark.
It's okay, y'all. Judy's jaded.
Tony had a rough
R.I.P.
go in this series, man. Like, they
Yeah,
were
wow,
not
he
nice
died
to
a lot.
Tony Stark.
He died a lot.
They were not kind to Tony Stark at all.
I think I could, like, I just don't see how anybody could put any episode over the What If the Avengers had died episode. That one to me was so weak.
Yeah.
Like, how did you feel about that one? I just want to know. That's my least favorite.
Yeah. The one where everyone is getting
it's like a murder mystery. Everyone's dying.
Episode.
Yeah, the tone was off comedic for me. It just felt like rushed. And I don't know, like maybe just too much was going on. That's kind of what I always felt like was off about that one.
Now that we've gone through all of our favorites and our special episodes and our least favorites, to kind of recap the What If series, we're gonna have a little Marvel Yearbook segment where we award some superlatives to some lucky characters. Voting has taken place ahead of the show, and now the winners will be revealed. All right, here we go. Number 1 here is the life of the party. Is the award going to
this is so
A,
easy.
Party Thor, B, Zombie Apocalypse Survivor Spider-Man, the embarrassing dad Thanos, or the Cape? And it's looking like the Cape here is the life of the party, and that is a no freaking brainer.
You know what was funny? I thought Party Thor immediately, and then when I saw Cape, I was like, oh no, Cape, 100. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, I Party Thor, like, it just seems like it, but I don't know. Cape just wins. Any category you put Cape in, like, Cape is just gonna win for me. So
Cape. I voted Thor because it was like life of the party. He was a partier that destroyed planets with his parties. But Cape is the best Avenger. And
Period.
He just wins every category.
Oh yeah, you should just win.
He can also like go get you a drink. He doesn't have to like. He just like floats, comes back.
I love that.
He's a great listener, you know. So I'm kidding. I'm done talking. Okay.
Our next Marvel Yearbook Award going to the Class Clown. We've got a couple nominees here. We're there. I can't pronounce that word at all. So, Fandral, Phil Coulson, Darcy Lewis, or the floating head Ant-Man. And we all know who's going to win this Class Clown here. It's absolutely the floating head Ant-Man. Come on now.
I've said a million times, like, as far as humor was handled in this show, Ant-Man's humor was perfect. We're in a dark situation, but I still can't turn off my like anxiety comedy. I thought his humor was perfect in this show.
The character that had the most spirit, there's quite a few contenders. Murder Hank Pym was one of them, Apocalypse Hawkeye, the Watcher, and of course the one of Tony Stark's many ghosts. I think we all know who has the most spirit out of this bunch here, and that is one of Tony Stark's.
Tony, man.
I mean, he is a literal spirit.
Literally, his spirit has been flowing through the series, and I think we all can resonate with missing Tony and adoring the fact that is a trope now.
Poor Tony.
Poor Tony, R.I.P.
Yeah,
Poor
I'm like,
oh my god, I can't.
I did vote Hank Pym though, because you gotta have some spirit to murder all the Avengers in revenge. Like, you gotta have a little spirit.
For determined and like stubborn and fierce, like I it's funny you said that because
it was
I was
misplaced,
like,
but it was
spirit. I considered him for a hot second. because I was like, that's some intensity there for sure.
Funny.
The Watcher has he's no intensity. That's like the least intensity.
Yeah,
I don't know how he got
chilling.
nominated.
I'm sorry. I was like, no to the Watcher. And
Who nominated the Watcher? Who did this?
I don't know.
Hawkeye literally tried to give up. Hawkeye was like, I'm out.
The Dream Couple, we have quite a few nominees here. We have T'Challa Nebula as the ship. We've got Peggy Nat. We've got Loki Darcy. And we've got Thor and the consequences for his actions.
Oh gosh. Yo, what about
the winner here is Peggy
Nat,
of course.
Without a doubt.
Look at that. Don't
love
look at me like
them.
that. Don't look at me like that.
I love them. Oh, I love
That
them.
is definitely the dream couple. We ship that for sure. 10 out of 10.
Hardship. I like adored both of them in the series so much. Like I adored them. Loki Darcy, did I miss that? I thought Darcy was with Howard the Duck in one episode.
Oh my God, the Howard the Duck! I forgot about that.
I was gonna say, I was like, we didn't have it as an option, but I was like, I low-key would have voted.
No, was that in the party? Was that in the party episode? Wasn't he flirting with the glasses chick from the Thor series, the scientist chick?
That's Darcy.
That's her name.
Darcy?
Okay,
So
I don't know.
Darcy
Darcy
hit up Howard the Duck and Loki, little player. Okay, girl. Okay, Darcy. Okay.
She was doing a little, you know, they were doing a little flirty thing for a second. I'd be with it.
I missed Loki. I remembered Howard the Duck. So,
what of the series of What If has to do with anything? Is this canon? Is it not? I need to know, ladies, because you know I said from rib, it's the Watcher. This is the Watcher that does things. The Watcher's gonna be in there somehow. I think that is canon. So I don't know what
I think
your
it's
thoughts
canon.
are.
Yeah, I think it's canon. Yeah, I mean, I think that I mean, I guess it's what if, you know what I mean? But I felt like it was like the Watcher was watching all these different multiverses that do exist and that they're all canon, you know what I mean? And they're just all their different multiverses. I don't feel like it's all just throwaway pretend. Like it's like they all exist in their multiverse.
Doctor Strange 2 is literally called the Multiverse of Madness. I have a feeling we're gonna blip, even if it's not like, hey, here's Peggy Carter in a film. It's like, hey, we blipped through her universe and saw her for a second. Like, I feel like even that is a possibility, you know? I don't know if they're gonna
I'd love to see that. If they do anything like that in any of the future movies, it's just like a blip of Captain Carter, I will just die. It can be like 3 seconds.
They'll probably do fan service. I mean, I think it's the thing is that they have to like introduce the universe, right? So they started with Loki. They like teased at the end of WandaVision. They started with Loki. The idea of like multiple universes is like an actual like scientific term, but like trying to explain that to a normal person who doesn't read comics, it's like really complicated to think that like this character exists in this universe. So each of these pieces kind of like connect. So now that they've introduced all these universes, they will probably always exist there, and they'll probably just like, you know, pull when they need to for fan service. Because, you know, it's a Marvel Studios film. There's at least like 5 moments of fan service, right? Like you think back to like the first time you see Stephen Strange's name, or like the things that they've
I was confused. I was like, hey, so fan service, I usually call those Easter eggs. So like, but it makes sense though. It totally is fan service. Only the fans are gonna know what the hell those Easter eggs are. But I get it. Okay, so yes. I thought I was like, what did I miss? Are they doing like, I'm thinking anime, Jackie. I'm thinking like anime.
Oh no, don't go down that route.
Oh,
no.
I'm sitting here like, whoa.
I got you, Judy. I understood.
If you would make an episode of What If, what would it be?
Christian, why did you ask that?
Because I'm like, it's you. Like,
I know.
I'm sorry. Take your time with it.
Okay,
there's so many things to get into here.
There's so much that you could go off of with comic books specifically. Like, there's so much that we haven't seen. There's so much that's been touched on only a little bit in the MCU live action. But I feel like if I am thinking strictly MCU live action, what we've seen thus far, I think my biggest what if question, like kind of keeping it simple though, would be what if Hawkeye was sacrificed for the Soul Stone instead of Natasha? Yes. I feel like that would be the easiest one for me.
That's a really
like,
good one.
What would happen then? You know, what would she continue to do in the MCU? Because Hawkeye, we know, has his own, you know, his show coming out and all that, but like what would Natasha's future have been? So it's kind of a simple, easy answer, but
no, that's amazing. I love that. That's so good. That is my question. That is the burning question. Oh my goodness, that is so good. I'll go for me, so I'll give y'all ladies a little bit more time to think, because mine kind of just like came to me, and I'm a big sucker for our Obviously Guardians, and we talked about Gamora and we talked about Nebula, and I kind of want to see like, what if Nebula was a Guardian? Like actually off rip, like seeing her good, seeing Gamora kind of being evil villain, or the roles being a little bit reversed. Like what if Gamora was the one who was modified and tortured and things like that? Like what is the difference there, and how would the world be if Nebula was pretty fly? Because she was pretty fly in the T'Challa Star-Lord episode, and she becomes more anti-hero-esque, more of a hero as we go on. But I want to see her come out into the world and what kind of impact that would be, and how would our boy Thanos even react with that there. So that would kind of be my episode there. Give our two lovely ladies some shine and see the
good one
sisters in action.
I love them. I love the sister dynamic. So like anything with the both of them, I would like totally be here for. So for me, I would definitely do Shang-Chi, and I want Xialing to get the rings. I want the sister to get the rings. I honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie, like obviously, like, love Shang-Chi, right? But I was like, I love the sister. Like, I just thought she was so dope, and she's kind of a little bit more has an evil streak in her. So like, I would just love to see how that would all play out. I think she'd maybe be more like her father, you know what I mean? Like she could potentially be like darker, and I don't know. I would love that so much.
Yeah, she has anti-hero vibes for sure.
Yes, for sure. So that's my pick. BK, your face. I can't, girl.
I see it.
And that would be really fun. That would be so fun.
Okay,
cool.
I'm breathing. Let me breathe. Oh,
maybe she will. Maybe he could give her half the rings.
I would love that.
I'm sure there will be a sequel.
You don't need all the rings. You could keep two. Give her two. Like.
I mean, it's like Iron Fist at the end of obviously not MCU necessarily, but at the end of season 2 of Iron Fist, she gets the powers. Of the dragon. So.
Dude, I wanted that.
I wanted that to be good.
I wanted the spin-off to come off with what did they call it? I'm not super familiar with Iron Fist, but people told me that they were contemplating the spin-off with the two girls. It was the detective and
dragon lady. Oh my gosh, what are they called?
What are they called? Yeah, it's Dragon is in it.
It's Misty Knight and oh my gosh.
Oh my god, why am I blanking on this?
I know, I was too, but I wanted that so badly. Like, I would have loved the hell out of that, and then it just didn't happen. So
Chat says Daughters of the Dragon.
Thank you.
There we go.
I knew you did the dragon. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat.
Can we do that? But it just
oh my god.
So.
I mean, also, like, I'd love to see Misty Knight come back.
I know.
Thinking about like all the characters they introduced.
Let me tell you.
I want the Netflix universe.
Dude, I love the Netflix Marvel shows. Yeah.
If we don't see Charlie Cox as freaking Daredevil in the MCU, I'll be so sad. Like,
I'm gonna cry. I'll cry. I'll cry with you.
So
such a
great.
sweet boy. Such a sweet boy. What if Captain Marvel didn't leave Earth? What if she stayed?
Ooh,
oh, I like that.
Because that would completely affect the Avengers Initiative. Would it affect Thanos?
It would affect every bad
guy.
guy.
So much.
Yeah.
It would affect Ultron. It would affect everything. Like, she'd just be like, eliminated. Bap.
Yeah.
She's such a baddie. Whenever she showed up on this series, I just like loved how she just like knocked everything and just like she's just so
I love
bad.
it. She's so powerful.
So
they had
great.
to write her out of Endgame because she would have just like they had to cut so much of her content from Endgame and like have her come in at the very end, or else she would have just like won.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's because they were filming Infinity War and Endgame at the same time, and they didn't start filming Captain Marvel until they were like halfway through filming. So there's a little bit of like logistical production in there.
That's so funny.
Yeah. But yeah, like her like first days on set, I think were for filming Endgame before she filmed. Yeah. So
that's crazy.
That's so crazy. No, the more you know, and that gives me good context too. I've learned. All right. This show, Spoilers for Days, and all the amazing guests we've had on and so many different perspectives. I've never really had a chance to chat this in depth with people. So now I've been like actively going back and rewatching stuff. I have so much more like food for thought in like consuming this medium now. Like, I encourage everyone like now watching these series and stuff, seriously, like with everything on Disney Plus, go back, indulge, check out all the stuff that is in theaters if you're comfortable, like support the films that are coming out, that are about to come out. Eternals is about to drop, and it's gonna be
Chloe's out.
game-changing.
Support Chloe.
Yes. Yes.
I can't. You see this face? I was like, I can't stress it enough. Like, we have been waiting for this time to come. The era is happening, and there's actually so many things we're going to get into, and I'd love to keep talking about. I'm like, but our time is slowly coming to an end, and I want to be able to give everyone a little chance to say something about anything we might have missed, get a chance to kind of speak about something that really made them feel touched. And I know, Judy, you weren't with us for so long, but like, how was it? Did you enjoy being here? Was it
Just
fun?
so much fun. Oh my god.
Yay.
It's so weird during the pandemic. Like, I really haven't had the opportunity to like sit down and like, nothing was really coming out, and like now everything's coming out again. Like, I'm so excited to be able to talk about this stuff, but I'm also like, I cannot wait for like the future of like, we're not Marvel, but I'm excited for Witcher and Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
I'm so excited for like movies to be back in theaters, and for to be able to talk about all these things, because like there are nerddoms, there are fandoms, but they matter.
Yeah. Totally.
100%.
Being a part of this project has been super empowering to me. You guys all inspire me so much. Like, BK and Jess, like, I think the absolute world of you, and you guys are beautiful inside and out, and you're just like so intelligent and brilliant too. And like, we've just had amazing conversations here. And Judy, like, I don't know, like, total props to our producers. You guys can see her in chat, L, but like, she brings in amazing guests who like literally like somehow bring me to tears and like remind me of like, you know, like we've all had our ups and downs, you know what I mean, in our careers, but like when we have like fellow women and we're like coming together and we're supporting each other and uplifting each other, I'm just like, damn, like things have come so far. So like, honestly, I can't pick out like one thing. Like, this has just been like the highlight for me for like just, I don't know, weeks now. And thank you guys so much for letting me be a part of it. And like, I ain't even worried. Like, I know I'm gonna be bothering y'all. I know we're gonna be streaming together. And like, I can't wait to work with y'all again. You know, I just think that it's a tough world out there, folks. Like, life is not easy. And so it's like, just be kind and loving. And it's like, it just means so much to me that you guys were just so nice to me and sweet to me. And like, we all work in this business on camera. We know that like people sometimes ain't like that, you know? And so it's just like, it was just really nice that you guys were just immediately so kind to me. And I just instantly, like just said, it was a safe space immediately. So thank y'all for that. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone also for joining us.
Thanks for viewing us.
Seriously, everyone who's been watching, everyone who's been supporting us on YouTube, on socials, and everyone who has tuned in to the streams weekly here on Twitch at the Queen CG channel. And also thank you LiveXLive for powering the show. None of this would have been possible without our amazing support from the LiveXLive team. So thank you so much for making Spoilers for Days possible. This was honestly the best finale I could ever expect of. So I know I can speak from everyone here when I say we had so much fun this season and really wish we could keep going. Although we don't have a What If Season 2 confirmed yet, Spoilers for Days Season 2 is coming up soon. So yes, this is happening. Get hyped, please. Let us know what you want to hear us geek out about. Tell us online what you want to hear from us. Until next time, we are from the Queen's Gaming Collective, and if you like the series, feel free to subscribe to our channel, follow our socials, and stay in touch. We have a lot up our sleeve and fun shows in the pipeline that you don't want to miss. That is it from me. I'm BK Black Crystal. This is Jackie with me. Shout outs to Maid of Might, as well as Judy Stephens, my amazing guest for this evening. What a fantastic season finale for Spoilers for Days. I love you all. Let's all say goodbye in the chat. Goodbye, chat. We love you.